Hey everyone, this is Pooja from Health and Media, and in today's video, I would like to introduce a patient acquisition system which I designed specifically to help healthcare practices so that they can attract more new patients, they can manage daily operations more efficiently, and they can keep their existing patients coming back. So, it is a complete patient journey system that helps your team reduce manual work while giving you complete visibility into your practice. But before I show you the system, let's first understand why many healthcare practices struggle. They're not struggling because of the quality of care they provide, but because of the way daily operations are managed. So, one thing I noticed while studying these healthcare practices is that almost every successful clinic provides excellent patient care. That means it is clear that the challenge here is not the quality of clinical care. The challenge is what happens outside the treatment room. For example, your front desk staff has to manage multiple things. They have to answer phone calls, reply to inquiries, schedule appointments, send reminders, request Google reviews, follow up with the treatment plan, remind patients about their next visit, and much more. But when the clinic gets busy, all of these tasks naturally become harder to manage consistently. And the result is missed opportunities, delayed follow-ups, empty appointment slots, and practice owners spending more time managing these operations than growing the practice. Now, this usually comes down to four common operational challenges. The first one is missed inquiries. So, if a potential patient submit a form or calls the clinic and doesn't receive a quick response, there is a good chance they will contact another practice. The second challenge is appointment no shows. Even with the reminder calls, missed appointments create empty slots and lost revenue. The third challenge is manual follow ups. So, whether it is requesting Google reviews, following up on treatment plans, or reminding patients about routine checkups, all of these tasks often depend on busy staff members. And finally, many practice owners don't have one place where they can instantly see the numbers that matter. For example, how many new inquiries come in, how many appointments are booked, how many missed calls the clinic received, no shows, pending treatment opportunities, and the patient retention. So instead of adding more work to your team, what if the entire patient journey could be managed through one connected system? And that is exactly why I built this patient acquisition system. Instead of using separate tools for communication reminders, follow ups, and reporting, everything works together in one place. I like to think about it in three simple stages. Like the first one is attract patients, second is manage patients efficiently, and the third one is retain patients for the long term. Now, this is where your patient journey starts. Now let's imagine someone is looking for a dentist in your area and they find your clinic online and submit an inquiry through your website. Now, in many practices, that inquiry waits until someone at the front desk has time to respond. And if it is after business hours or the team is busy, the patient may be waiting for hours or even until the next day. By then, they may have already contacted another clinic. But with our system, the response begins immediately. So within seconds, the patient receives a personalized message acknowledging their inquiry and the information they need and is invited to book an appointment. At the same time, your team is notified so they can continue the conversation without losing valuable time. This means every inquiry now has a much better chance of turning into an appointment. Now, once the appointment is booked, The system doesn't stop here. Instead of relying on manual reminder calls, it automatically sends reminders at the right time, which helps reduce missed appointments while saving your team valuable administrative time. But what happens if the patient still no show ups? Then, instead of the opportunity being lost, our system automatically begins a no show recovery process by sending follow up messages that encourage the patient to reschedule an appointment and help us recover appointments that might otherwise be missed. Now, if a patient visit your clinic, then your system can automatically send a thank you message along with a Google review request. And this actually helps you consistently build your online reputation without adding more work for your team. Now, let's imagine a patient visits your clinic and doesn't immediately accept recommended treatment. At that time, the patient may receive one follow up call or sometimes none at all if the clinic gets busy, which is what I have seen in many practices. Then, in that case, our system follows a structured process with every treatment opportunity. So here the patient receives timely follow-ups. Your team knows exactly where that patient is in the treatment journey. So no opportunity is forgotten simply because the clinic had a busy week. And the same approach applies to existing patients. Instead of relying on memory or spreadsheets, the system automatically identifies patients who are due for their next checkup or haven't visited in months and helps your practice reconnect with them consistently. Now, throughout this entire journey, you have one place to see exactly what is happening in your practice and how your practice is performing. So you have real visibility into your practice, which allows you to make better decisions based on data rather than assumptions. So you have a dashboard, so you can see here or track here the new leads, number of new leads that come in, no shows you can track Google reviews as well, then pending treatment opportunities and patient reactivation campaigns. So, to summarize this, the patient acquisition system isn't designed to replace your team, it is designed to support them because it helps you attract more patients, automate repetitive administrative work, reduce missed opportunities, strengthen patient relationships, and give you complete visibility into your practice. That means all from one platform. So this is the end here. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation, and I would love to show you the system in action and discuss how it can be tailored to your practice.